Hi everybody. Today we are going to look at how to create a contact group, formerly known as a distribution group or distribution list in Outlook. We're going to create a contact group in Google, and we are going to then send that to anyone else, and they can import that as a new contact group. This would be extremely useful if you were, let's say, a secretary at a school, and you wanted to create a list of all homeroom students and then send that student distribution list or contact group to each homeroom teacher. That's just one example. I'm sure there are plenty of other reasons to do this. So I'm going to show you one side of it on my Mac, and then I'm going to switch over to virtual and show you how to complete the process in a different account, just so you can see both sides of it. So what we're going to do is, first let me get rid of this. So here's Gmail. To get to contacts, just in case you've missed this, you'll click Mail at the top and choose Contacts. So now I'm in my new version that Google has created of contacts. If you'll see here, I have a contact group called Tech Nerds, which I created in another video. If you would like to see that video, just look at the FAQ on that. It's regarding creating contact groups from scratch. But the contact group has been created. So what we want to do is on the left-hand side, we'll click More, and then we want to choose Export. Now, at the moment, Google changes stuff all the time, and it's going to be a good thing eventually. At the moment, it says you can't export from this version of Google Contacts, but all you have to do is click Go to Old Contacts. So you click on that. That's not old contacts as in people that you used to know. That's the old version of contacts that they're still running. So now that I'm here, what I want to try to do is take Tech Nerds and export. So I'm going to click More at the top. So I've clicked Tech Nerds, which is my group over here, and then up here at the top I'm going to click More, and one of the options is Export. So I'm going to say Export. Instead of all contacts, which is an option for you, I'm actually going to choose the group Tech Nerds. Now you could have chosen any group you wanted that you've made. So now I have Tech Nerds selected, and I'm going to export this as a Google CSV. It's just a single file, and I'm going to click Export. So when I do that, it has officially exported that. On a Mac, it's going to go into my Downloads folder, and it's called Google CSV. I'm going to drag it and throw it on my desktop for you. All right, so just so I remember, instead of Google CSV, I'm going to call this Tech Nerds, maybe underscore contact group. Okay, so now I've got that file, and it's on my desktop. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to compose a new email, and I'm going to send this email to Madison City Schools, which is another Google account, and I'll call it Tech Nerds Contact Group, and I'll say it's attached. I can click here or I can drag it over, so I'll just click there, and I'm going to jump to my desktop and grab technerds.csv. Okay, it's now attached, and I will hit send. Okay, so that is the first thing you have to do. Once you have a contact group created, which is in a different video, you export it as a CSV file, maybe rename it probably, and then email it to whomever you wish to share it with. So now I'm going to show you, once they receive your email, what do they need to do to get it into their contacts. You can see here that Daniel Witt has sent an email to Madison City Schools called Tech Nerds Contact Group. So let's open that up. And then I'm going to go ahead and download this file. And I'm going to show it in a folder so I can see where it is. And I think for the time being, I will actually just drop this on my Windows desktop now, just so we remember where it is. Okay, now I've got that file. It's ready to go. All I need to do now is import it into my contact group in this account. So this would be like on the teacher end when they receive the email. So they'll click Gmail and choose contacts just like we did before. And then same thing. It thinks it's the first time I've used it. Now, same thing. I'm going to go down here where it says More, and I'm going to choose Import. Again, it tells me, well, I have some options. You can do any of these items. What I'm going to choose now is CSV, because that's the type of file that someone has shared with me. So I'll click CSV, and it's going to tell me again, can't do that here, but you can just jump over here and do it. So now I'm in contacts. All I have to do now is click Import Contacts here on the left, and I will choose File, and then I will navigate to my desktop and find that file that I've saved. Okay, now I'm in my desktop and I see a file called technerds_contact group. I'll click Open, and then I'll click Import. So now it has added a new contact group called TechNerds. If I click on that, you can see who's in it. It's Landon Carter and Aaron New. His name is not displaying properly, but it's there. It sees that, I see here that it says imported on the far right side. And so now I am going to just X out of this tab. So now I have contact groups here, and I currently have no groups. All I have to do is refresh this page. When I refresh that page and click on groups, I now have a group in my new email address called TechNerds. So now, and you can see who they are here. So now if I want to email everybody on that list, all I do is click Compose and type TechNerds. And then those two people show up. And then I type my email as normal and hit send. Hopefully this helps. Shoot me an email if you need any further clarification, or if you uncover something that I haven't noticed yet. That happens for sure. So let me know. Thank you guys.